If you have been working with large language models, you know the importance of tokens. Tokens are simply words or subwords which are processed by the model individually. Especially if you're using API based models, you have to be very careful how much tokens you are sending or getting back because you are charged for that. That is where this new tool, or should I say specification, Toon tries to help out. Toon, which starts for Token Oriented Object Notation, is a compact data format specifically designed to reduce the token cost of sending structured data to LLMs. In this video, we are going to install this Toon, and I will be integrating it with local Ollama based models, and then I will be showcasing what exactly is the usability of this tool. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. Please like the video and subscribe and consider becoming a member as that helps a lot. So let's get started. First, let me try to explain what exactly is the problem here. While JSON is universally compatible and human readable, it's extremely verbose. Every array element repeats all its keys, and the format uses many redundant characters like braces, brackets, and quotes. When you are working with large data sets or making many API calls to LLMs, this verbosity translates directly into higher costs, slower processing, and maybe high latency. This is where Toon is trying to address this by borrowing YAML indentation based structure for nested objects and CSVs, tabular format for uniform data. And that achieves 40 to 60% token savings compared to JSON while remaining readable and LLM friendly. I will be telling you a bit more about it. I think it will be best if we do a quick demo to see how it works. I'm going to use this Ollama based model, as you can see. And if you don't know what Ollama is, just go to my channel, search with Ollama, and you should be able to find hundreds of videos around Ollama. So I'm going to use this Ubuntu system. I have one GPU card, NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. If you're looking to rent a GPU or VM or CPU on very affordable price, you can find the link to Mass Compute in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for range of GPUs. I also want to introduce you to iGent, which is the world's first multi-agent workforce desktop application that empowers you to build, manage, and deploy a custom AI workforce, and you will find their link in video's description too. So everything is good now. Let me quickly show you my Ollama setup. So this is my Ollama, which is already running, and I'm going to use this GPT OSS model as an example, all local. One prerequisite I would suggest you have is npm or node installed. I have this latest version of npm installed, and that is what I'm going to use in this video. If you don't know how to install that, just search my channel. It's fairly simple. It's a one-liner. I'm just creating a new directory. I'm seeding into it. Next up, I'm just going to initialize this directory. By the way, this is for the node. There are also some ports of other languages, but I find that Toon is quite good. For Python, I think they have PyToon or something, but this one is much better. So I'm initializing it. Shouldn't take too long. And that is done. And I have opened that code in my VS Code just to show you how exactly I'm trying to use this Toon with Ollama. So this is where, after importing the stuff, we are trying to reduce token usage with the help of Toon when working with structured data and local LLMs. So it is starting by defining a sample data set of customer orders. Just I have put in some 5 orders with fields like order ID, customer amount, and status, as you can see here. And then I'm displaying this data both in JSON and Toon format side by side, so you can see the difference in verbosity. Then I'm using the encode function from the Toon library to convert the JSON data into compact Toon format, where instead of repeating field name for each order, it declares them once in a header, and I will show you shortly, and then just list the values row by row. Finally, it is constructing a prompt that includes the Toon formatted data wrapped in a code block and asks 3 analytical questions: highest spender, pending order count, and average amount, and then sends this prompt to your local Ollama model via HTTP post request and then displays the model response. That is all there is to it. Okay, so let's go back and let me clear the screen, and now let me run that script to showcase you. And there you go. So this is the comparison in a hands-on way of both JSON and Toon. So you see our data set in this JSON format illustrates that how JSON version requires 25 lines with repeated field names, like our order ID is repeating and a lot of other fields are just repeating. And there is a lot of punctuation there for each of the 5 orders. But if I just scroll down, this is the Toon format. Very compact, just requires around 6 lines, and it has condensed the whole JSON by declaring the field once in a header. And this is the header. And then it only is listing the value for each row. And then after encoding the data, our script has sent it to our local GPT OSS model, which has very nicely and successfully parsed the Toon format and has provided the accurate analysis which I asked it in the prompt. For example, it has identified that Charlie is having the highest total spending at around $499 and all that stuff. So, which is not important. The important thing is here that this thing. Now, just imagine hundreds and hundreds of lines which you are already sending with JSON. You can get them compacted with Toon. How good that is. So, I think a lot of efficiency there, and really impressed by the tool. Again, MIT licensed tool. If you're not using Node, this is also available, or ported to other languages. As I mentioned earlier, some of them are Elixir, PHP, Python, Ruby, Java, .NET, Swift, and Go. So if your code is in those languages, you can simply go and use it off. And one of the use cases I am going to use it for sure is where I need to pass hundreds or even thousands of database rows like user records, transaction logs to an LLM for analysis, reporting, or insights. I think I am going to replace it with Toon because that is going to give me 40 to 60% token savings, especially when I'm also using a judge model in the same flow. So I think that is going to save a lot of cost. It will be more efficient, and then the latency will be lower. Even you can use it in voice AI agents. I think that is going to be a real good use case. A lot of things I believe can be done. Let me know what do you think. If you are intent to use it for any use case, I'm very keen to hear about that. And if also, I just wanted to let you know that I also provide a consultancy for AI projects, both hands-on and advisory. So if you're interested, let me know. Please like the video and subscribe, and consider becoming a member, as that helps a lot. Thank you for all the support.